All right, hey Chipola Nation, we're here with Coach Jimmy Hendricks of the national champion Lady Indian softball team. How you doing, Coach?
Doing good.
All right, we're gonna forego shaking hands because we're in the time of Corona. But I see those big, beautiful rings you got on there. We're ready to go for another one, right?
We're working on it.
Okay. All right.
Every day we're trying to get a little better.
Yeah. So how are things going with the team?
Good. We're getting to play a little bit. I guess some travel ball teams. A lot of four-year schools can't play right now because of Corona, but we do get to play University of Mobile November 7th at their place.
Okay.
That is the only four-year school that we'll get to play this year.
Okay. Now we're not doing the usual fall schedule that we've always done or that you've always done, but we do have the conference games scheduled just like always, right?
Well,
for spring.
For the spring, as of today, we are scheduled just like normal. So we're going to have a couple tournaments early, and then we'll get into our conference season middle of March, and then we'll go to the state tournament, and then see what happens from there.
Okay, so everything for conference and postseason is scheduled
As of today.
Okay, all right.
And we'll see. I mean, it's really play it by ear right now, but we start practice, I think, January 4th. Our season starts January 22nd, and then middle of March we'll start conference.
Okay, all right. So, what are you doing right now in addition to playing, some scrimmage games with travel ball teams? What's your team focusing on?
Well, right now we're just focused on trying to get better, trying to learn how to play the, what we call the Chipola way, but trying to be aggressive and, hitting wise, we're trying to learn how, what our approaches are and trying to get better there. We've been lucky that we was able to purchase a HitTrax machine.
Okay.
That we can use in the cages for some of our live stuff. Like yesterday it rained, so we got to use it live for inter squad.
Now tell us what a HitTrax machine is.
The HitTrax machine is a machine, basically it's just a couple cameras that it gives you the data. So it'll give you exit velocity, launch angle, contact point, but it also will show you, like a video game, of where the ball goes.
Oh, wow.
So there is a defense out there. They're a little better than most I've seen, but they're a defense out there that'll play. But just like yesterday, we threw our pitchers through live on the HitTrax. Our hitters were in the cage swinging live.
Okay.
And it was pretty exciting. We ended up in the ninth inning last night with a walk-off home run. So
that is really
was pretty
cool.
exciting.
So it allows you to get a lot more practice on offense and let you know where the ball's going than you would in just scrimmaging.
Yeah, and that's what right now also we have a hitting league using the HitTrax where we're using the Athletes Unlimited format to where there's a point system. Each week the captain changes, so they get to draft their own teams. There's eight captains, so there's 8 teams. And we've got right now right at 30 kids participating from the community. So
that's awesome.
It's
so
good.
Almost like what do you call that? A virtual football league? What do you call that?
Well, it's kind of like fantasy.
Fantasy, yeah.
So each week, and we're going on our second week. It's on Monday and Wednesday nights, a doubleheader one night a week, and we had our first draft last Thursday, which was, we had it on Zoom, which was pretty cool for the kids.
Yeah. Now, how would somebody find that if they wanted to get involved in it?
Well, it's on our website, so Chipola Athletics.
Okay.
There is an indoor league on there, or they can contact me or Coach Kelly, and we're going to have another one starting in probably the middle of November.
Right.
That we'll have, and each week there is a winner and a loser, and there is gifts throughout. There is a fee to play, so we'll.
That's awesome. You guys are always doing more things to try to keep your kids engaged and excited about the program, and I think that's my hat's off to you. That's fantastic because you got to keep them interested.
Yeah, well, and now it's getting worse that we have to find something to keep them engaged. With cell phones and all this other stuff
Right.
is the video screens and stuff. And HitTrax is great because there is a monitor and There's crowd noises and all that
Right.
good stuff. So
Right.
keeps them excited.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, I don't want to talk about all aspects of the game, but can we just talk about pitchers for a minute or two? How are we looking in our?
Well, right now we have 7 pitchers. So we have 3 what we call them COVID freshmen, since they got their year back there. They played last year for us. So we have 3 COVID freshmen. Marissa Baxter from Sneeds. We got Sydney Garrett from Troy, and we've got Ashlyn Donner from Minnesota.
Okay.
That's back, and then we've got 4 freshmen that's came in that's going to help, and
Right.
and we've got a mix. So we've got we'll range from a kid throwing 55 from the left side to a kid throwing 67 from the right side. So and they're all a little different. So I think it's really going to help us this year with pitching.
Yeah.
To where we don't have to rely on one kid.
Well, in recent years, we've had an ace and maybe a strong number 2. So you're saying this year we might use a bigger variety of pitchers?
This year it will be a bigger variety. Now, in the past, we have throughout the year had multiple pitchers and usually got to the playoffs and relied on 1 or 2, and sometimes 3. I mean, that's how we kind of design it. But this year, there is a chance that we could be relying on 5 kids, 6 kids.
That's awesome. That's exciting.
And go from there.
Yeah, cool. Well, Coach, we wish you the best, and we're glad that y'all are staying healthy and staying active, and we look forward to seeing a lot of Chipola softball.
Yeah,
in
we
the
are
spring.
too. We're excited about getting started, and especially in January, and then we're going to have a little break. We're going to have about our month and a half off during our Thanksgiving, and January starts. And,
Right.
Hopefully our kids go home and take it serious and come back in shape, and
Yeah.
then we start playing.
Great. All right. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.